This is Burgmüller's Opus 100, number 1, Sincerity. All right, a couple things about this piece. It's important to keep the hands very relaxed, especially the right hand, and a little bit of wrist rotation, all right? So think about rotation as when you're turning a doorknob, right? Your hand is rotating a little bit and it's very relaxed. So when you're doing those 4-note figures, you're kind of coming up and around each time. All right, and then when we have the section after the repeat where both hands are doing rotation, they're going to be in contrary motion, opposite to each other. We're going to start at the 5 fingers and rotate toward the thumbs. All right, when measured 10, when the left hand has a little crescendo and a little diminuendo, notice that is kind of a very beautiful melodic line for the left hand while the right hand holds. And again. All right, now measure 13 is a little tricky. All right, so work through it very slowly, keeping in mind that that E flat in the right hand will carry over to the next E flat, right there in the same measure. All right, now we have an SF, all right? That is loud suddenly. All right, so we start at measure 13. And it's going to crescendo. All right, and that's where we're going. That's like the peak of the phrase. But then it carries on. It's actually quite a long phrase. So you can actually take a little bit more time there. It doesn't have to be completely strict to the metronome at that point. By the time you get here, it's going to be quieter and dolce, sweetly. And a little bit of ritenuto as a slowing down. All right, measure 17, we're back to this, which is familiar. It's piano, so very soft, and it's back to the tempo that we had before. Beautiful left hand line there. Same thing here. This one we've seen before. Quiet down. All right, now we got something very special here. It's an F minor. All right, rest. Slow down until the very end, which is very quiet pianissimo. All right, so the main things to keep in mind with this piece are relaxed hands, and it does not have to keep a very strict tempo because there is a bit of slowing down and speeding up, or not speeding up, but going back to the tempo that you started at, a tempo. But the whole time we're going to keep it dolce, very sweet.